Hello everyone, welcome back to Optimize Evony. It's been a long time since my last video. Been a little bit of a crazy summer for me, but I'm back at it. Hope you guys are all doing well. I wanted to do a video today explaining a little bit more about some of the new stuff that's come out, particularly the Hunter's Privilege, and then I'll talk a little bit about Challenge. Challenge qualifying is coming up, and yeah, whatever else. Uh, happens. First of all, the hunter's privilege, I've seen a bunch of people asking questions about this. Um, and of course, it's something that you pay for. You can see it here on some of the bosses, not all of the bosses. And you can see, here you have this hunter privilege card, and you purchase it, and it's basically like a subscription kind of thing. It's a 7-day hunter's privilege. And then you can get up to a total of uh, 1.4 billion resources from killing bosses during the activation time. And so uh, I don't, I obviously don't have that. You can see it here that I don't have that. But basically, how it works is you get extra resources for killing these specific monsters during that 7-day period. Whether it's worth it or not, I think kind of remains to be seen. Probably not. There's probably better ways to get resources. And other items in the game, because this is essentially just giving you uh, 2000 2,500 gems and then the possibility of getting 1.4 billion resources. Um, so yeah, I think there's way better deals in the game. But if you do a lot of monster hunting, maybe this is something that you'd want to consider. But for me personally, not something super interesting. Um, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. It kind of makes it so that everyone's getting different rewards for doing the same stuff based on how much you're willing to pay. Like they already have a little bit of that with like the VIP, where VIP will give you extra like double drop percentage, and it'll give you different daily rewards and stuff like that. Which to some extent, yeah, you've spent more, you deserve a little bit more in kind of loyalty returns. But this is different. This is just a kind of a one-time pay, and you get 7 days of extra resources. So not a huge fan there. But if it's something that appeals to you, go for it. Then the next thing is this season is challenge qualifiers. So basically, what you'll see here is you'll see the Ultimate War season here, which means that this season is going to be qualifying for the next season of challenge. Which basically means that this Battle of Constantinople, these four battles will determine your ranking in challenge. So basically, you have to if you're looking to get in the majors, you have to get in the top 256 teams. It's somewhere in here. Yeah, top 256 teams for the major league, and then the next, I don't know, like 1,000 are in the elite league, and all the other alliances will be in the junior league. And so uh, the the main reason why you really want to try really hard to get into the major league is because the rewards are significantly better. So let's look a little bit at those rewards. So this season they actually announced a new challenge castle. So now there's a couple different castles out there. There's the original one, which basically gives you a little bit bigger alliance capacity. Not actually alliance capacity, but the alliance boundary capacity. And it doesn't give you any extra buffs. Then there was the old one that gives you, here, let me go to that real quick. So here's the original one, the original Glory Castle, and then I guess it's called the Holy Angel Castle. That's what we have. This is the updated version of that, which gives you a little bit of buffs. It gives you 5% construction speed, 10% ground troop defense, and 10% alliance troop or alliance food gathering. So this was the best one until this new season. And this new season has launched a new one, which basically, if you can see, it's basically marginally better here. So it'll give you 1% more in construction speed, which is great. Then 5 more. So basically, it switched from ground troop defense to ground troop HP, and it gives you 5 more ground troop HP than you had for the ground troop defense. And then lumber gathering speed 15%, or lumber gathering 15%. I'm not actually sure if that's lumber gathering speed or lumber gathering percent, like, if you get extra resources from that. I'm assuming it's not, but let me know if it is in fact extra resources for that come back. I really don't think that they would do that. But what's kind of interesting though is that the people who already have this one, they're making a little bit of a trade-off to get this one, unless, and I'm pretty sure that these only apply when the specific castle is there. So if you decide to move to this castle, you're no longer going to be getting these buffs. And that's kind of a little bit interesting because, some of these buffs are, I mean, the ground troop defense is nice. Maybe you like ground troop defense more than ground troop HP. Even though the ground troop HP is more, I would probably stick with this one. Personally, I need lumber more than I need food. And ground troop HP I think is a really good stat. And then that one extra alliance construction speed. So, but yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't make this like an own to get buffs kind of thing, because then it privileges people who already have them. But I guess then the buffs would kind of stack up, and alliances who don't have that would be at a severe disadvantage. It's kind of a cool looking castle. Uh, But yeah, so that's basically if you get in the top 100 in Major League. So this is basically after you qualify for challenge. So after the season, if you get in the top 256, you go into Major League. Once you're in the Major League, if you again qualify during challenge in the top 100, you will then get this new Alliance City. So there's a bunch of other rewards. Let's take a quick look at them. They did announce like what the sub is and stuff like that. For those of you that have been around, most of the rewards are fairly similar. Um, you know, uh, get new alliance flags, woohoo, uh, and get a new avatar frame. But what is cool is, challenge is the one time that allows you to get these, kind of historic subs for free. Basically, it it probably ends up not being for free because most of the people who get them probably spend quite a bit of money on the game. But it is a reward for challenge, and so you or your alliance mates can get this, without having to really spend for it, which is awesome. So let's look at this one. This one gives you range troop attack 25%. Amazing. Ground troop attack and HP, also pretty good. Healing speed, love to see when they add healing speed here. As someone who does a lot of healing, and someone who wants to do well in All Stars where there's a high component of healing, healing speed is always good. And then yeah, usually there's some death to survival in subordinate city, 20%. So I mean, looks like a really solid sub. Last sub was a very defense focused sub. And so this one's a lot more attack based. I mean, so all of these stats will apply attack and defense. but I mean, range troop attack is way more useful when you're attacking than it is defending. Ground troop attack and HP are very versatile actually. They're useful, in on attacking obviously, but also on defending. And then, obviously the healing speed. So that's cool. I the basically the way that the rewards are then going to work again is basically like the promotion stages again. So um, basically in the top alliance, the let me okay no sorry it's actually in here. So basically in the major league, in if you place first, you get top 15 personal scores. Get the city, which is amazing. So yeah, if you win this, 15 people in your alliance that are playing challenge will get this sub, which is amazing, amazing. Second to four, I mean, still really amazing. Top 10 get it. 5 to 8, top six get it. Um, 9 to 16, top three get it. 17 to 24, top two get it. And then 25 to 32, the top one person gets it. And then 33 to 48, you can get a a gold sub of your choice. You see the optional chest, so you can pick whichever one you actually want, which is cool. But obviously it's not as good as that as that first sub. And then uh, 49 to 64, the last of the kind of promotion stage ones, get just any epic subsidy if you get the top score on your team. So yeah, you really want to do well. Obviously you want to qualify for Major League, which takes the top 256, but then you want to get the top 100 for the new Alliance City. That's probably what my alliance is gonna target, and then past there, you want to do really well to get these rewards and these subsidies. So you want to get in the top half. So yeah, if you can score, I think like second or better, you're gonna be in uh, the top 32, which means that you're gonna get a famous subsidy if for the top person at least. And then obviously the better that you do, the higher you get up here. Um, yeah, I also wanted to give a quick call out to the ideal land. I'm not a huge fan of the ideal land, but basically it is a requirement to currently it's a requirement to spend to get it, and it does give you some additional buffs. So this is level 2. It gives you construction speed and then L troops, HP, attack, and defense 5%, which is not bad. But basically the way you can build to 450 points, ideal land prosperity points for free, basically just by building all of these ornament things. You can see each one gives you 10, 10 prosperity points. And so you build all of those, but then you basically need one of the paid ones. So either the drinking fountain or the carriage or whatever they release next. And basically the way that they've been giving those out, or way that people have been paying for them, is through this Wheel of Past secret. And so basically you spin this, you get one free spin per day. You can, of course, buy extra spins, either a $10 package or a $99 package. Um, and yeah, so it's similar to like a lot of the other wheels where there's a guaranteed amount. So if you look at these, the you see there's different windmills, windmill 5, and these windmills are essentially what you would put there, or what you would use to upgrade the windmill if you already had it. So you can see 15 of those very low percent. but one of those is the equally low percent. So you can see all of the ones that give you windmills are the same low percent. And so basically, what they're doing here is a little bit of a bait and switch. They're saying, oh, the first the first windmill, if you get one windmill is guaranteed when you're spinning 15 times. So during a lot of the events, right, a lot of the events are like 10 days or 12 days or whatever. And so you can get close to that. Um, but the chance to actually win it is super, super small. And so basically what they're trying to promote is, oh, okay, here, go and buy this $10 package with double downs, and you'll get that for sure. And so basically that means that you can then upgrade to level 2 in the ideal land, get those buffs, and and yeah, but I mean there's a very, very low percentage that you actually win this on kind of on your own with the free spins. So I mean, it's maybe not a terrible deal to spend the $10 to get those buffs, but it's don't really expect to be winning these just randomly. The percentage is so low. You essentially have to, I don't know, you have to spin it like 1,000 times or something to have a decent chance at, at one of those. Um, so yeah, just wanted to call that out, just because that was something for a long time where everyone was kind of stuck at 450. No one was quite sure how to upgrade that, but that is how you do it. Hopefully you get lucky and get one for free, but if not, it is maybe worth spending the $10 to get that one that you need to upgrade it, and then you can upgrade it and be done with it. Uh, obviously, as you upgrade more, you're going to need more of these points, and they don't they don't unlock more for free. So it is just kind of a, a paywall for the upper versions of this. And I mean, 20% buffs of everything, at that max level is a lot, but it's not that much more than 5% buffs. So, I think, just go to where you're content there. Um, and then, as always, so that's really all that I had for you guys today. As always, please, if you are spending, don't pay full price. Use Aptoide. Use my code Optimize, and I'll let you guys know when the extra bonus days are coming, so that you guys can take advantage of those. Use those to buy pink gems that you can use to buy packages outside of those days. Um, but yeah, kind of a long rambling video here, but thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. I plan to, start up recording a little bit more as things settle down a little bit. But yeah, thanks again for watching.